In section B of the competency model, co-creating the relationship, the second competency that you find there is competency number 4, which is cultivates trust and safety. And that is defined as the coach partners with the client to create a safe, supportive environment that allows the client to share freely and maintains a relationship of mutual respect and trust. The first marker under here is that the coach seeks to understand the client within the client's context, which may include their identity, their environment, their experiences, their values and beliefs. We talked a lot about this same stuff up in the ethics section. And so it is important to the ability to create a safe and trusting environment that you as a coach can get outside of your own way of thinking and try to understand the client's world from their perspective, because this will help you to empathize with them. It will help them to feel seen and heard and honored and respected and valued. And it will open that door because of the respect that you show for them. And they will be able to talk to you. They'll be able to share freely and be vulnerable with you, and they won't have to monitor their words. They won't have to monitor their emotions. They don't have to censor anything. They'll be able to be authentically themselves and authentically share with you what is happening for them. Remember that often clients don't have that kind of support anywhere else. So as their coach, you are often the only person they can confide in. When you're working with leaders and executives, they'll be in these positions where they can't talk downward, to their direct reports. They can't tell them what they're struggling with. Their peers are in competition for the next promotion with them, so they certainly can't go to the side. And they don't want to go up, or there is no up, and they're the last in line. So they need someone they can confide in, someone that they can be vulnerable with, somebody that they don't have to be perfect, and they don't have to be strong, and they don't have to have it all together, right? The way that you're going to provide that space for them is to be open to understanding who they are in their context, which may not be your context, and being accepting of them. Number 2 is that the coach demonstrates respect for the client's identity, for the client's perceptions, their style and language, and adapts your own coaching to the client. What's important here is to understand that the client should not have to adapt to you. It is your responsibility to adapt to the client. If we think about language, if the client is speaking at a high intellect or a highly professional kind of buttoned up language and way of speaking, then that's the way that you should interact with them. This is their normal way of being, and it's the way they communicate. And out of respect for them, and out of creating a space where they feel like they're speaking with an equal, then you should communicate with them in that way. If you have someone who is kind of laid back, down to earth, they don't try to make things pretty and professional and buttoned up, and they don't use long educated phrases, then you need to monitor your speech and your way of being so that you're not communicating in a way that makes them feel like you believe you're above them or that they believe you're beneath them. Remember, the coaching relationship is about equal partnership. right? So you want to work with the client in a way that's going to make them feel like they're equals in this relationship with you. Respect their perceptions. Yes, they may have some limiting beliefs, but we still need to respect that this is the world the way they see it. And we can help them see it from a wider perspective so that they can choose the perspective that they want. And we have to honor the world the way they see it. And we have to respect the client's own identity. Remember, we're not the client. We don't have their filter. And so the world, the way they see it and the way they see themselves in it may be different than the way we see the world and we see ourselves in the world. And so we have to meet them at a place where we accept who they are, along with their values and beliefs and their image of themselves. Now, part of our role, especially if this is the goal that the client has, could be to help them see themselves and expand the identity that they see of themselves. And that's okay, as long as we respect and honor who they are in the process, and we don't try to change them into being what we are.